Welcome back to the Boat Build series, where we're here in Brittany, France, hand building a Wharram Designs Narai Mark IV wooden catamaran. In this episode, we start cutting our legacy stock of Movingui African hardwood, that wood we found in a carpenter's factory sitting for 20 plus years, a 200-year-old tree. Absolutely beautiful wood that we now have to cut the planks ready to plane for our keel. With Remy out of action still with his broken neck and in the corset, it would be me needing to learn from Pascal how to use his old yet very sturdy, heavy, definitely not designed for my body shape, circular saw to cut through the planks.
And you see also here.
Fuck, I need a rum.
Donc tu vois, it makes a black line. You have to wait a little quand même. Voilà. Here you see it was stopped by a small knot.
Okay.
See on the edge? You see it on the edge? When it's wet, you see it very well. There is another one here and two other ones.
Ouais.
And you see how it's broken inside.
Wow.
This is firewood. Oui, alors sur le mouillé, ça écrit pas super, mais bon. Oui, voilà.
Well, it's a Sunday and we are in again because I need to keep cutting these huge Movingui reclaim hardwood panels, and I actually can't lift them by myself, they're so heavy. So today we brought Hunter with us, and of course that means we also have the baby, and he's gonna juggle babysitting her while I'm doing the big saw, and then when I finish sawing each section he'll have to come and help me carry them over here, which is where we're keeping the cut planks.
So can you explain the process?
So the process is, first I'm going to have to get myself safetied up. I didn't really have great safety gear the first time I did it. Then we use these foam mats and we put the big panels on top, on the edge. And then Remy and I have to assess which part of the wood we want to keep and which part is not good for keeping. And we measure it up and line up this aluminium panel in place, and then I have to saw against that aluminium panel really hard so I get a straight line. And one issue that I'm going to have today too is now we've cut a couple of planks, the pile is going down, and the lower it goes the harder it is for me to hold that 7-kilo saw and get through it. So I'm going to have to figure out a few ways to get around that today too. Anyway, let's do it.
super important is the nail. We don't want any nail that
Yeah.
stay. If not the blade, you can have a really bad story for you.
We want to get all of this out, and we're trying to evaluate how high we should cut up.
So that will not be usable, but we might have like a piece of wood until here. That's not going to be usable. And we might be able to have like, because we're going to cut.
But we can cut that later, so
Yeah.
we just want to cut one good clean
because
one.
that's a perfect wood.
Yeah, that can be
But,
added to
you know.
the good scrap pile.
The blade has to go here.
And a bit higher than that, no?
I mean, we take 5 centimeters from here, so basically.
6 centimeters for the start. So about, yeah, about there.
There.
Back in the boatyard. I can only manage a couple of hours a day on the handsaw, but I'm determined to finish cutting those planks by the end of the week. Handsaw, because I'm too close to our stack of plywood to get through here the way that I have to hold the big saw. And because Remy can't lift planks, I can't actually move this more forward, which would be the simple solution because he has a broken neck. So I'm gonna have to saw a little bit here from here and saw this off so I can actually access my legs with the handsaw there. Like prefer with 2 hands. Hurts me with one hand.
Giving up, changing gears. Boom, boom. It looks like
After using the other one, this
look
sounds
like
like,
you're gonna-
Sahara could just like roll
no,
around
it's
and
like
try-
the baking eggs, you know, the mixer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thought it was gonna snap.
And now snap the wood.
Can I bring it out?
Yeah.
No, I need to go this way a tiny bit more. Sorry,
okay, it's okay.
sorry. All right, we're
Now
friends
you're ready to
again.
go.
We're friends again. But it can't cut in a straight line. that's me done for the day. I think I just cut my favorite plank yet. This beautiful one. Why are we cutting our planks ourselves? Because that's the affordable option. It's extremely expensive to get them cut, like double the price at least, so we're doing it ourselves.
All of that.
Got my cleaner, bitch. Hello, world.
Oh, look.
We're getting down to the end of our pile. Do we have like 4 planks left? And I'm really loving these earmuffs today, so lesson learned. I don't know, it's a million times easier cutting when the noise is away. Feels safer too. And mask. Safety first. How are you doing?
Right now, waiting for you. I need to put that
He's
under.
gonna put that under and I'm gonna lift those. And voila, we're almost finished.
I'm filming.
Yeah. 3 planks left. This one is quite majestic. Beautiful, I might say. This might be our keel, no? I'm gonna cut with the crack down the middle, right?
The wood is straight, you can see, right? So it is perfectly parallel to the lobier, the sapwood. Then we take the heart, we do a straight line, and here there's a little bit of an angle, but poof.
A lot harder for me to cut in the straight line, especially so low to the ground, but
Yeah.
be the last one for the day. I can't manage anymore. I've already done 3 today, so it'll be 4.
Yeah.
Usually I can only manage 2.
Gorgeous one.
Then we only have 2 more left. fatigued. My body's He was really calling for a day off today.
You want me to finish with Pascal tomorrow?
No, I'm done. I finished today. Well guys, I have finished cutting all of the Movingui planks and I'm very glad that that's done because it was very hard, to be frank. I got used to using the circular saw, my arm got stronger, but as the pile went lower and lower, I found it really hard to get, you know, into a good flow, pushing the machine along whilst we were so low to the ground. And I'm exhausted and I'm really looking forward to the next phase, which is going to be using a bigger machine and not me using it to cut these guys. These beautiful pieces of timber that are going to become our stringers. So here's all the finished planks that I cut. I think one of the things I'm really grateful for that experience was getting to know the wood more personally, analyzing the grain and the sap, like identifying where the sapwood is and where the heart is and trying to make the right decision of where to cut. Makes me appreciate that this is a 200-year-old plus tree that has been sitting around for a long time here in France after making a big journey from Africa.
What are you bitching about Pascal?
Pascal is a great teacher. He very rarely loses his cool, except when I copied Feder and stood on one of the planks with my shoe. The reason you do not stand on a plank with your shoe, that's not going to fit, is because there's grit, or the grip from your shoe can get on the wood and then get in the machine, and
That's a no-no, man.
no,
like
no.
out of the ship.
That was a really fun episode to make, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please do become a member of the Floating Stories Lab. For 20, 50 or 150 euros per year, you get to become a member, support the nonprofit association, and help keep all our projects moving forward. The higher tiers have benefits like exclusive content and also priority access to joining our voyages when the boat hits the water. Thanks and see you next time.